Wow. I believe that we introduced that we were planning to have only 3 forward in terms of the spatial development district planning media video productions of book 11 of Mark 143 Universal Media Productions book 11. Therefore, unfortunately, we managed to have only 5 forward of introductions of the 10th District of the City of Cape Town, 10th District, Volume 2, Technical Report, January 2023, of Integrated Spatial Development Framework Plan and Environmental Framework Plan, as these are the Volume 6 media productions of the Mark 143 District 10 District Special Development Planning dedicated to the global world continental union state countries of the vision of the agenda towards Africa 2063 and the vision of the agenda of the Can Africa Arise in the fourth industrial in Innotech of the GSB Business Review #10 Winter 2018. Over here, we ensured that on the previous media video production, we introduced it to the special team development team of the District 6 of the City of Cape Town government and the mayoral executive committee government and all the councillors and directorates and ministries and ministers of the City of Cape Town government, that when we are considering, developing special development and urban development and urban planning or even environmental planning or coastal planning, we must ensure that we consider what multivarious the departments of governmental departments of governance in the special planning. Yes, therefore we've initiated that you must also review while you review and monitoring all these media video productions of book 11, and that the last three videos of this entire media productions of book 11 in part 3, I believe so. In part 3, you will be introduced really into the hierarchy that on what you must consider as departments in the development planning of the framework planning. 10 years of it that began in 2019, initiative of 10 years of 2029, as it was known as the planning of our future city together. One city together when in 2020, as it was introduced by the new mayor of 2020, 21, 22, yes, the mayor of the City of Cape Town, Dan Plateau, from the planning of our city together and then to one city together, better together. Therefore, we must, as we continue, we must consider the departments of spatial planning and environmental with environmental department and its branches, the transport planning, contract operations, network management departments, the built environmental management department, water and waste services department, solid waste management, learning program departments, learnership departments, apprenticeship department, partnership with the entire CETA programs departments, and not forgetting, yes, the department of EPWP department with the department of innovation or sustainable energy, and the city health, and the department of evaluations, and the department of organization effectiveness and innovation with the department of the directorate of innovation and systems in technology and department of property management. Therefore, when we are considering for all these 10 districts, yes, we have managed in these past 10 years to ensure that we had managed to research and try to figure out what does the government need, what does our government want, what do our ministers want, what do our directors want, what do our councillors want, and what do our regional and provincial departments. What does the department of the premier need? What is the department of strategy and policy need in all the departments? And we've been going in and out in the city of Cape Town using the train at that time. Before the train was closed for about 10 years, train almost closed for 9 or 8 years. It couldn't move, and then I couldn't manage to go to Cape Town anymore, as these are the proposals to the City of Cape Town government, the Western Cape government, government departments, entire of them together as one. Department of the Premier, Department of the Mayor, Department of the Aldemarans. Please, man, can you please offer me the voucher of a job seeker ticket voucher, job seeker ticket bus for me to travel to Cape Town, so that I can ensure that this year I begin where I left off in 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, where I used to go into invited meetings of privacy and private meetings, private summits, private conferences, and private events and private collaboration of collaborative events of the City of Cape Town government and the business working for business support development, and the Western Cape Department meetings with the ministers, directorates, and everyone that managed to call upon me in those years of research intensive. 10 years of it. Therefore, right now I am currently broke. I don't have money for my 2 kids, because my first kid is in university college at the age of 25 years this year, and my second kid is 12 years, almost getting to secondary high school within 3 years time to come, and I don't have any financial to support them. Guys, please offer me some employment right now. I'm done with the investigations, I'm done with the researches, I'm done with the transformations, I'm done with all the work that you are supposed to be doing as a supply chain management. Yes, over there. Therefore, the other things to consider over here is that the Western Cape Department, Department of the Western Cape Provincial Land Transport Framework 2024-2025 and 2028-2029. Yes, of the Department of the Mobility Department. Yes, over there, the other departments to consider that here I've managed to find access in this particular 10 years of research in the City of Cape Town, looking for employment. But I knew that I'm engaging myself into global world initiatives over there. So I had to make researches about my government, so that we rise in the 4th industrial by rising other governmental departments of other misfortunate, underdeveloping, and disadvantaged governances of the global world, in the social outcomes of global world initiatives across the universe of the 21st millennium of the 21st century. Therefore, in terms of supply chain management, yes, I've managed here in 2026 to be part of the supply chain management in terms of central supply database to government. I therefore now am keen that the Department of Supply Chain Management policy, with its policy of the City of Cape Town in incorporating preferential procurement over there, approved by the Council of in 2008, and then therefore we're talking about now the one that approved, yes, in 2023 by the latest amendment by Council of 2023 January, into the one that is looking forward for 2026 until 2029. So in 2026, I'm completing 10 years of research as a supply chain management. I'll be honored that all my media video productions are taken to the evaluation, monitoring and evaluation and review boards of the supply chain management in terms of the policy statements in the table of the general provincial applications of policy, and then in the table of demand management systems, acquisition management systems, in terms of the national Treasury web-based central supplier database. I'll be honored that to receive, yes, all the implementations from page 25 into page 25 into page 34, and then page 35, and then into page 35 once again, and until we manage to reach the range of procurement in consulting services, yes, of page 38. These entire pages here we are applying over there as part of the supply chain management for us to receive what we particularly applied for, which is the performance management system of page 83, and the page of 86, 86, 87, 88, 89, and a page of 90, to page of 95, when we are talking about the general inducements, rewards, gifts and favors, and sponsorship, donations and grants, objections and complaints, and then resolution of disputes, objections, complaints and queries, lifestyle auditing, and then the evaluation of bids on functionality, other specific goals, actions in regard on non-performance. And then we will honor once again to also receive logistics management systems of page 75 to page 78, when we're talking about evaluation of our stock and setting of inventory levels, ensuring of all those things over there. And then we will also honor the privilege to be accessed, reviewed and monitored, yes, in terms of the procurement process of over 750,000 or the relevant amount provided by the National Treasury. And then we'll also honored to be reviewed from the page 46 when it comes to bids extending 10 million alternative bids, public invitation for competitive bids, ensuring of bids documents, site inspections, bid clarification meetings. Those are the meetings that we want to get conduct on and to be with them and to work towards them. Bid evaluation, bid education, opening of bids were 2 envelope systems, and a page of page 50, 51 to 55, contract price adjustments, contracts providing for compensation based on turnovers, and then public. Actually, we're talking about the entire document of the supply chain management policy, incorporating preferential procurement, supply chain management of the supply chain of the city of Cape Town. Therefore, when we are closing, I remember the times that I was invited in the initiatives of the podium block. I remember when it was introduced of the 12 criteria of evaluation for assessment, sustainability, yes, of the mayor's portfolio for urban sustainability in 2016 over there, and also when I was also part of those ones that were introducing in 2017, 2018, 2019, such as the Directorate of Sustainable Energy, City Health, Valuation, Organization Effectiveness in Innovation, Information System and Technology, Property Management. And these were the people who were invited as the staff members of the City of Cape Town governance that were introduced to the podium block. And I believe once again I managed to have to compile many meetings in those years when I was going in and out the City of Cape Town over there, searching for work, for employment, to be employed by the government of the City of Cape Town, by the government of the Western Cape. And then I've managed to compile other researches of real evidence and of real social outcomes for the global world in the Department of the Western Cape. When I began my first innovative researches in 2014, I began one of them with the 12 criteria of project evaluation using sustainable development. Yes, and then the Western Cape Government Strategic Development Plan of 2014-2019, Cape Vision 2040, the 6 intensities, the entire analysis of its core values, the game changers, yes, and then the Western Cape Government Department of the Premier Better Magazine of 2015 with its Better Magazine of 2018, the entire vision of the 5 areas of focus, the entire statement of the Premier, things will be done by law, the entire statements of the ministers and their area of focus of their departments. People of the global world, as we are closing this initiative of Foreword 5, that is introducing us into the La Mushe Skumbulile Sisonga Siyangoba, Chronicles of Immortality, Passion to Survive, Start-up Innotech Ecosystem of Companies, Mark 143, Universal Media Video Productions. That you will find all of them in the YouTube channel at SISABRIANMAKLAUZA 3735, YouTube channel at Sisa Brian Makaluza 3735, and then at Flipboard at Makaluza at MAKALUZAH 269, and then you follow us on Twitter at Makaluza143, Twitter at Makaluza143, and then you follow us on LinkedIn. I believe it's Sisa Brian Makaluza at LinkedIn, Sisa Brian Makaluza. People of the global world, find us and see us, love us as we love you, as we welcome all the councillors into this initiative, all the departments, directorates, all the ministers, the ministries, all the personal assistances, all the project managements, all the administrative assistances of the entire city of Cape Town global world government with its Western Cape government of the global world. I therefore want to ensure that into the Department of the Spatial Development and District Planning with its departments of the Mayoral Executive Committee, please people offer me some job opportunity. The HR Department of Job Recruitment of the City of Cape Town, Western Cape Department, I have managed to be on the waiting list since 2018 when I first made my first application for the Western Cape government, and then I've managed to be on the waiting list since 2025 of February until today. I always apply on the DA constituency, I apply on the Western Cape, I apply on the City of Cape Town. I don't get any receivings, but I have already completed 10 years of full research of all the departments I've mentioned from the previous media video productions, and therefore I need employment. I have a stomach to feed, I have a family to feed, I have a future